Hey guys, welcome to this episode of The Rachel Cruze Show. All right, we are in summer, you guys, and if you have little ones home from school, you're feeling it. You're feeling it. And you know what? Some days, I'll be honest, I'm like, yes, I love summer. I love being able to go and do stuff with the kids. Like, it's so fun. And then other days, I'm like, oh my gosh, when are you going back to school? And I don't know if your kids are like this, but I swear for me, it is so dependent upon how well they sleep, number one. But number two, how often that they are just in technology. Because it can be really easy to be like, sure, let's just throw on some shows or watch this iPad for a little bit, whatever it is, just to get them distracted so I can do my own thing. But the more they are glued to technology, I swear they're in worse moods. Like, it is. It is what it is. And I feel like a lot of us can just kind of coast into vacation mode, no matter what, whether it's parenting, whether it's with our money, and we're just spending more to do whatever we want. Like, whatever it is, we have to still, you guys, be like, okay, it still counts. Like, in summer months, life still counts, whether it's with my parenting or my money. So I want you to still stay on top of your budget and find ways to have fun with your kids. So here are a few of my favorite non-tech summer activities that will not break the budget. All right, number one, reading. I love to read. So you can get books that are affordable, either online that are used. You can go to used bookstores. You can go to the library, the Libby app, and read, whether it's just you enjoying a good book or even with your kids. So my daughter is going into second grade and she loves to read. So we've like bonded over it. So we both ordered our own copies of Harry Potter because I have never read Harry Potter, never seen a movie, don't know anything about it. Or same with Lord of the Rings. Never read Lord of the Rings, never seen the movies. I know nothing. And so her and I are reading Harry Potter together this summer. So you can do something like that with your kids. And then we're also, which I'll give Winston credit for this one, the Chronicles of Narnia. We're doing The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. So every night we are reading a chapter. I give it like a 30% success rate nightly. Two of them are all over the place. Amelia actually kind of listens, but we told them, like, you got to know these books. They're so good. So have like a family thing, or if it's just you reading. So these are some of my favorite, probably not kid-friendly recommendations. Yeah. Okay. First one, The Last Time I Lied. So good. Actually, the producer of my show here, Lindsay, told me about this one. And oh my gosh, it got me hooked on to Riley Sager, I think is his name. He's the author. So good. And y'all, it is one of those that you think, oh my gosh, it's going. I don't want to stop because I got to know what's next. And then the end, you're like, wait, what? And then the very last page, there's like another twist. And you drop the book and you're like, oh my gosh, it's so good. Okay, another great one, What Alice Forgot. So this is the same author that wrote like Big Little Lies, Apples Don't Fall, My Husband's Secret. Anyways, all of that. She wrote What Alice Forgot. Such a great book. So this, you read about it on the back, so I'm not giving anything away, but she like passes out when she's working out at a gym and she comes to, and she forgot everything. Alice forgot it all. And so it walks you through having to regain her memory, but then stuff starts happening that it's like, wait, what? I was in that picture, but then it's this guy over here. Oh, and then it's kind of a mystery. It's fantastic. Another great one, The Nightingale. If you like World War II fiction, read this one. Oh my gosh, Kristen Hanna wrote it. And it's like, it is so good. It's about two sisters. Both have obviously very different personalities, everything. And then the war happens and you start to see how they kind of go off on different paths. It is so good. It's one of those, you're just like rooting for both of them. Like some movies or books you read and you're like, oh, there's no like redeeming character. This one has them like all over. You're like, yes, you're rooting for people. It's so good. All right, Colleen Hoover, It Ends With Us. Oh my gosh. Colleen is a great author for summer, okay? Super easy reads. You can get through her stuff really fast. But this is my favorite one. I've read 5 of her books, and this one is the best. It Ends With Us. All right, the last one, I'll give you a nonfiction so we can like grow our minds and not just be in fantasy land all the time. But Mom Set Free. If you have not read this one, it is so good, okay? So good. It's just about the grace that we need for ourselves, but then also out of that overflow, how you parent in that and what that looks like, which I need a lot of. So it was just a really, really great, encouraging book, I feel like, a good reminder of things I knew, but I needed to hear again. It's so great. So those are some of my favorite books. I have so many, but we can talk later. All right, another great non-tech activity you can do is just go on a walk, okay? In Tennessee summers, it's really hot. So you've got to wait till like after dinner and the sun is like, kind of starting to set. But just go and enjoy. And it's amazing. If you have kids that at least are old enough to have a conversation, the things they will just open up and talk about as you're just walking. And it's amazing. It's just good family time, gets you out of the house, gets you together, very easy and free. Up next is game nights. We love games. We love games. My kids love the memory game and any kind of bingo game. We have like ocean bingo, and it's all these animals I've never even heard of. So I learned something, but they love that. Amelia, our oldest, can play this. Not everyone, the other two can't, but Monopoly Deal, great one. Buy it off Amazon. It's Monopoly in a card game. And the Ramseys are fans of it. Denise, my sister, and my brother Daniel, over Christmas break, we literally played like 8 games in a row because we just couldn't stop. It is so good because if you love Monopoly, it's Monopoly that doesn't take all day. It's like probably 15, 20 minutes a game, but you have all your cards, you have all your properties, and you're just going, it's so fun. Mexican Train, Dominoes, another great one. Code Names, this is a go-to for me. Love Code Names, great game. Also, Questions for Humans, Dr. John Zaloni. Yep, the conversation cards. And this is fun because there's all different versions. So there's parents and kids, there's friends, there's date night, all of it, but it is hilarious. Great questions to ask around with, again, whether you're with friends or your family. And it just brings up really good, fun conversations. Okay, so we're gonna take a quick break so I can tell you about our sponsor. And you're watching every cent because prices continue to go up. But did you know that there's a budget-friendly solution to the rising healthcare costs that's also biblical? Well, there is, and it's through Christian Healthcare Ministries, America's longest-serving healthcare cost-sharing ministry. Visit chministries.org/Rachel to learn more. All right, you think of summer, automatically you think of water. Yes, anything around water. So whether it's going to the pool or even water balloons, water pistols, a slip and slide, going to a lake or a river, even just a water hose. It's amazing how entertained your kids can just be with that. It's an amazing thing, but that, at least for my family, it's like, okay, that's like a good hour to 2 activities. If it's not a pool, they can last much longer. But again, you're getting them out and about, and it feels great because it's so freaking hot. Okay, last but not least, we call this the idea bowl. Because as parents, we're the ones that I feel like have to come up with the ideas of what to do with as a family, because you're the adults and you're like, okay, what are we gonna do? But we flip it around and we make our kids decide what they wanna do. So we give them each 3 little sheets of paper. And again, Charles can't write, so he doesn't count, but Carolyn and Amelia will do this and they'll write down, and then Winston and I do it too. So we all write down different ideas on the sheets of paper. We throw it into a bowl, mix it up, and we draw out each idea, and the kids get so excited because they want to know what's next. And we read it out, and we lay it out on the counter, and then we all vote. So we take a sheet of paper, and we're like, okay, you get 2 votes of what you want to do today. Anyways, but the ideas are great because especially when it comes from your kids, you're like, oh, really? That's what you want to do? We're like, oh, either that's impossible and we can't do that, or that's really simple and easy and we absolutely can. So it's just a fun way to involve them on, again, a budget-friendly way to have fun in the summer that does not involve technology. So hope you guys are having a great summer. Hopefully this gave you some great ideas. And remember to take control of your money and create a life you love.